Hello viewers, I'm SB and welcome back to Beneath Oresa, where today we are taking on our first cursed expedition. I don't know who this architect is or why they are cursing us, but I really wish they would cut that shit out. I'm having enough trouble already. So, what are the expeditions that are available to us today? Add a random base rarity card to the deck. Add a revelation and 2 uncertainties to your deck. Each combatant gains 75 weakness until the end of the round, and each time you play a card, the cost of this increases by 1. So it lets you fog your opponents. The idea is you play an attack, and then revelation everybody. So your attack is the only attack for the round. Or once you get up to, once you get up to producing more pulse, you can maybe get 2 attacks off, and then play a 2-cost revelation. And 2 uncertainty, which just gives you weakness when you draw it. Well, that's really interesting. And they're bound, so none of that's removable from the deck. Yeah, that's really interesting. You are going to not do very much damage with this. I don't know exactly what kind of strategy you would use to take the best advantage. I guess you just want to be drawing the revelation like all the time, right? Huh. Or local patrol on each floor 1 combat you gain 2 shield, which feels pretty bad, right? This feels like kind of a nothing. Because like these are the easy combats. Let's take on the Whirling Cell. I think by beating this, we'll unlock another expedition type that is 2 skulls, and eventually we'll have to advance into these more complicated ones. But I'm still learning how the characters work. So, like I said, I think we're going to take Flynn out for the run here. So we have the same gunslinger vibes, but we have a different thing, and I've already forgotten what that symbol means, but we definitely did see it before. So she was just drawing rapier slash all the time, just like low cost attacks that don't cost ammo. He's got some other stuff going on. And it seems like one of his arms is like a wicked scythe or something. That's pretty cool. Okay, so who do we want to bring with us? Doltar gives you a bunch of benefits in each elite combat. I kind of don't think he's very good, honestly, relative to the others. We know that Sahoma's whole deal with like giving you a ton of anticorums obviously is very powerful. 5 non-lethal damage per floor to each foe. On destroying a foe, activates Frenzy once per round. So we will, once per round, you kill a foe and you get as many benefits as you have built up to. You know, honestly, it's not horrible. You also get some cards. That's pretty fine. Shuffle each attack of your discard pile into the draw pile and they gain 3 damage. But I gotta tell you, like, it really does feel like the power level between these is very, very different, right? Sahoma seems like massively the best of them. Mary Looting is extraordinarily powerful. And just like having more anticorums is more good. It's hard to quantify better card rewards. They do no effort to quantify that for us. Like, Mine is amazing. So yeah, I don't know. We'll try adjusting to the others, but it really does feel like and the one that only Sora seems to be able to take also seems pretty good. But let's try Sora just for some variety here. So we gained the Caltrops dispenser. Each foe that leaves or enters this zone suffers 25 non-lethal, sadly. 25 is a good amount, though. That's something we can work with. Alright, so I might need to refresh myself on his symbology here. Yeah, I guess Jinx, right? It doesn't really hurt us that much to take 5. Okay, so We got ammo trick. We know the deal. Okay. Corrupted ammo is considered regular ammo for all card effects. The icon refers to both regular and corrupted ammo. Alright. So each round we get one of these, and we don't know which one it'll be ahead of time, but it'll give us a little bit of extra juice. Okay. We did not draw very many attacks. I think the Caltrops dispenser now makes a lot of sense. Gain control or fall. Gain 1 of 3 drain cards. You know what? We gotta learn what these drain cards do. Drain malice, drain hostility, drain hate. Okay. Well, I'll tell you, I feel like I could really use some damage output. Okay, so you're mildly annoying. This one seems like the first one to focus on. And then I do want to figure out Grim Duality, but we got to make sure we're actually like dealing damage here, right? Okay, I dig the arm. The arm thing is cool. I guess I don't actually need 2 ammo tricks. Although I guess, what was I thinking I was going to draw? We don't have any other free cards. Alright. Caltrops are doing their thing. So we are bleeding. I mean, obviously. Tap, 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 right? Why not just shoot them in the face? Okay, so it's if there's an empty slot in your cylinder after your ammo tricks, that's when you get your thing. And we don't get the benefit of the corrupted ammo until we actually use that bullet in an attack. Ourselves a dreadful puncture that did not result in a drain card. Okay, so these drain cards seem good. Point blank. If the target is near, push it far. Huh. That's weird. There's no, like, what is the difference between point blank and knockback? I guess a knockback, knockback would always push it back. Point blank specifically only pushes it back if it's near, so that you can tack that on ranged abilities and it works better. It works differently. Okay. Fine. 9 shield. Choose a card in your discard pile, put it in your hand. Choose a card in the discard pile, put it in your draw pile. Honestly, it's not bad. Decks are a little bit low on attack density at the beginning, though. And also, that one's free. Free is pretty good. Yeah, let me see some anticorums. At the end of the second round, refill. If a foe is destroyed during the first round, gain a momentum. That's fine. Reduce the cost of each maneuver in hand by 1 until played. That's actually kind of interesting. These are all like kind of low impact though. I guess let's do the neural synchronizer. First turn's a pretty important turn in most battles. Also, it's the only turn you can absolutely guarantee there will be. Hell yeah, taking the high ground's even better when you have a gun. Okay, so, Grim Duality. Each round, gain either 5 guard or a corrupted ammo, or a drain, I guess I'd like to get a drain for free every round. That seems good. And then, I mean, take cover. There's no reason not to take cover. And we have probably 32 damage to spread out here. I guess if we get lucky, Dreadful Puncture can... no such luck. Show me a card. Yeah, that'll do it. It's very, sort of nonchalant. Okay, Drain Hate doesn't actually do anything. I'll just shoot this man in the face. Graceful Dodge, locked and loaded. After you play another attack, if this is in your discard pile, return it. It gains 10 damage and also fleeting. Yeah, I like that. Once again, cards that only kind of expand the size of your deck are definitely interesting. Let's get an Antiquorum and Companionship. We'll just take the random draw. If you have 20 HP or less at the start of a round, gain 50 shield once per combat. Honestly, I don't hate that. It's not a thing you'll use a lot, but the times when you do use it, you'll be really happy you have it. And I think we want to just push Companionship. Right, getting set up as early as possible, I think is good. And most fights we will have a supply of enemies to trigger Frenzy off of every round, but we know it won't be always. We can definitely afford to take a challenge here. Yeah, alright, I don't feel too bad about that. Cover, straight shot, ammo trick. Damn it. Can only be played with a full cylinder. When a foe is destroyed, this card reduces its cost by 1 once per fight. Okay. So Thirsty Barrel and then Provider of Ruin put those 2 attacks back in our deck. Okay, what's green? Green is gain another corrupted ammo. Cool, cool, cool. So you're attacking for 21. This turn, I guess I'm going to drain Malice, because that gets us almost entirely out of damage. And then Grim Duality, show me Fall. We'll do Bouncing Hit. And then next turn, we'll play an attack that'll grab the Bouncing Hit. Pretty cool. Yeah, I like that. That's fun. I should probably have thrown down the Caltrops dispenser. That might have been a smart move there. I think we can afford the ammo trick here. For each bullet in cylinder, lose it, gain 5 shield. So that'd gain us 15. Yeah, alright. I'm going to do that. And I guess at this point, the Caltrops dispenser feels a little bit... Yeah, let's do this. We'll reload 2 bullets, take no damage. And 2 bullets is good enough. Okay, I kind of get the thing here. And then, you know, the last character didn't feel super powerful at this point either. X cards from your draw pile and discard one. And if you discard a program, put it into your hand. Each round a random foe takes some damage, but it's like such a small amount. I actually kind of like Digital Premonition. Let's take a shot at that. Try to find some decent programs. Yeah, I like this. So 5 non-lethal damage per floor to each foe and rage on our frenzies at this point. Drop a take cover, obviously. First time a foe is destroyed in each combat. Okay. Get some healing. That's cool. I like some sources of passive healing. Remove a card or gain an injector. We don't have any kind of like crazy bonuses with injectors. Let's just get another take cover out of the deck. All right. Borrow a little pulse from these enemies. Wow. Look at this. Look at this early game. This is what a scary encounter looks like in the early game. Alright, give me some hostility, I think. We're just like desperate for damage output. May as well do this. Give me a premonition. Put that in the discard pile. So you have, yeah, you have Fragile Accumulator. I definitely want to take a bite out of you. That puts us on 30 incoming, so we're like basically cool. I don't need Ammo Trick. I don't really need this either, but... What if I just never fired my gun? Here we go. Worth it. Show me another attack. Yeah, actually really cool. I'm gonna Provider of Ruin first. Then we'll play the bouncing hit. And I don't know that it matters terribly who gets it. Alright. Guy's in shield mode over there. That's annoying. So is this. Do I want to do the caltrops? Alright. Let's go straight shot into Dreadful Puncture. Trigger my frenzy. I do love to draw a card. Alright. Bouncing hit puts you away, because bouncing hit is great. I guess this guy's going to jump in. We may as well. Caltrops. And then shield up and take some ammo. This straight shot has festering ammo on it. Did I miss the effect that's... Well, whatever. Okay, we're out of reinforcements. Y'all both seem pretty easy to take down. It's interesting that this is marked as heavy. Because I like... Oh, they're just representing that they will use the bullet. Okay. Yeah, it's interesting this is marked as heavy. Generally, I've associated heavy with, like, 2 costs, like 40 damage attacks till now. Well... I think that's important. Make sure you go down. And then... Pretty straightforward, really. So, 2 fury for the beginning turns. Once per round, gain a fury whenever a foe is destroyed. This is really good in those long fights. Each time you play a machine or a maneuver or a program during the first round, draw a card. That's kind of cool, especially given that our maneuvers are free. It's like a very explosive first turn. But I actually want this. Over the course of any boss fight that involves us punking ads, which seems to be a lot of them, I think it's going to add up really, really well. Definitely a little bit of shielding each turn. And again, like we're doing the same thing that we had last build, right? Where we're going to be really impressive in fights where there are enemies, like there's a bunch of little enemies, and we're going to do a terrible job against the single 450 health guys. Let's keep stripping, take covers. First time a curse is added to your deck each round. All right, well, that'll trigger when it triggers. That's kind of outside of my jurisdiction. Yeah, just give me an extra card. Who needs selection? I need bullets. Okay, well, we drew the most boring hand. Damn it. I do have a 0-cost attack. You lucky? Nope. Oh, this isn't gaining things from my deck, though. It's just gaining, like, random stuff. Well, show me something. Ah. Would have been really nice to get that kill. Okay. Next round, gain some shield. Interesting. We have a shielding bullet. I have to get to it, though. We're already... I think we're going to skip Digital Premonition. I want to get Fall set up. And then we'll just straight shot. I don't know. You, I guess. Well, this is an annoying situation. Alright, we can at least do some damage to you. And then, no sense keeping both my ammo tricks. Gain a round, draw a card. I mean, I guess. Sure. And then obviously we don't need ammo trick. Okay. Did what we could. That was a pretty good draw. Okay, I still got my armor even though that attack was blocked, which I was not expecting to be the case. Elemental Concentrator is not doing a ton for us right now, but I do think it's the most interesting of these three, because these other ones are both just like a single thing that might happen during the first round. And we'll just, we'll preferentially take zero cost attacks from here on. We probably will be okay on shield. Yeah. Because, yeah, no, we have lots of cards that make that kind of stuff happen. So... tap, tap. Get our Digital Premonition on. I guess throw one of those. Draw me a card. Cool. Last ditch effort is not quite going to get us there. Oh, heavy also means cannot be played on a far target. I totally forgot about that, honestly. You know what? Ammo trick me. Well... I think this is unlikely to do anything this battle. I'd rather just hit this guy, and then I guess we'll hold the other ammo trick. Well, he did fly away. You would think caltrops would be ineffective against these enemies anyway, right? Our curse thing did trigger... No, it didn't. There were curses added to our deck at the beginning of the battle. First time each round you play an attack near the sword. That's why we had so much shielding. Okay, so... I guess I want to get over there. Yep, there's 8 shield. And then we can finish the job. And also finish the job. Doesn't even turn the gun. Just shoot the bullet out the side of the gun. Incredible. Draw a card. If the cylinder's empty after the shot, gain a pulse and a card. Yo, that's a pretty good one, I think. Whoa, Cobalt Roulette is also really interesting. So last round can become free, which is definitely interesting as well. Precog 3, then draw 1. Huh. I like Cobalt Roulette. That seems really interesting. It is, of course, a good way to spend resources delaying your attack. Yep, the Onslaught, I think, makes some sense. Giving ourselves a little virus, which is not ideal. So it doesn't really do anything for this character. Removing a non-base card. At this point, do I have a non-base card that I would want to remove? I kind of like my non-base cards. But do I have something that I think is kind of crummy? I don't. I like those. I'm gonna just take a 10-point heal, I suppose. It's not really that exciting. And let's burn out. This is cool. Let's burn out that first round boss. So, Twin Heralds. Remember that we want to point blank this guy sometimes. It's an important thing. But since we can do that, I mean, I can just shut down both of his little goons. Is that a good play? Hold on. We drain a little bit of hate here. Also rage, just looking for something. Okay, Caltrops early. Seems like a good play. Do I want to play this or do I want to hold off? You know what? It didn't even strike me, honestly. I just wasn't even thinking that Onslaught would not be a thing I would do at a distance. Yeah, that is how that works, isn't it? Okay. Give me Fall. Pulling Drains is way more interesting than the other thing to me. Get rid of that so I can draw a card that can be absolutely bananas. And then I need... ammo trick me again? Damn it. What I need is a way to not be adjacent to this guy anymore, right? Yeah, there it is. Okay. So let's take our Dreadful Puncture. Drain Rancor. Eject you back to the other zone where you can play with the Caltrops. Shoot you. And then... yes, take cover. Actually, are the Caltrops over there anymore? It doesn't look like they are. I don't see them. Maybe you lose... because, like, near and far are not specific places in the room. So maybe you lose the Caltrops effectively if you move out of them. Let me ammo trick here. I'm just kind of curious what else we might... Next round, draw all kinds of great stuff. Because the thing is, this is like a lot of damage. And I don't really have a good way to do anything about that. Take cover is just gonna... yeah, alright, let me quick draw. Draw a card. Okay. Yeah, this is we're taking really ugly amounts of damage here, and I'm not sure what to do about it all. Alright, they're just quarreling this turn. It's a good time to do some damage. Drain Malice probably doesn't need to get played. Okay, Drain Hate's pretty good though. So... yep, we are all about damage right now. And then I guess we may as well play one ammo trick so that we get a special ammo and not just two normals. Do I want to keep this card in my deck is a question. I think I do. So we could play it, you know, to just remove it, obviously. Cobalt Roulette. Show me something good. Oh, I should have checked. Well, actually, that's interesting. It didn't do the precog at all. I had cards. I wonder why. Let's throw down our Caltrops. And I guess just just try to armor through this as best we can. Or do I want to donk this guy for... I can get the damage, the incoming damage down to 7. But I mean, we gotta be killing, right? Also, I gotta be cycling my ammo. Speaking of ammo, we're gonna use both our ammo tricks here. Just so that we get a special ammo instead of a normal one. Alright, so blue is refunds a pulse. And then we get another special ammo. Well, let's start with this. Got a quick ejection now. We're actually really close to lethal. Sadly, really close is not it's not quite where we're going. Get some shielding. Gaining ammo is not what I need. I'm just looking for like a zero cost anything. All right, well, I mean, I'm pretty sure we survived and the damage is irrelevant. Absolutely not. Sit down. That was rough though. That shook my confidence. I don't know if you can tell. Return a random attack from discard pile to hand. I don't know. Unstable cells is interesting. In a way, this is adding to your maximum pulse. Discard one random base card from the draw pile. Repeat once per floor. That's not bad. Although it'll start to feel a little bad once we have like upgrades on some of our base cards. I am thinking I might just take the unstable cells actually. So it's not nearly as good as a pulse, because we would get to choose what to spend that on. But it still seems pretty good, honestly. Ooh. Upgrade one of 6 cards and remove a card versus gain an Antiquorum. Antiquora are so good, is the thing. I want one. Okay, I actually really like the Peacemaker. It helps to combat some of the foes whose main gimmick is a kind of inevitability. Here on floor 2... Well, it's going to be a regular combat and then a regular combat and then a regroup. But I don't want to heal at the regroup if I don't have to. I want a companionship at the regroup. Okay. So we probably want to focus on Captain Silink Relay first. Let's grab Fall. I feel pretty solid about that. Free Bleak Absorption. Show me damage. That is damage. Alright, a little bit of the old Cobalt Roulette. Pretty solid. And then we just ammo. I need an attack, please. Add 2 gadgets to your draw pile. Well, this is free, so I'm gonna play it. Yo, really? I cannot buy a break. That guy has 2 HP. I got to attack him once. Okay. So... we might be able to take advantage of that. And the Custodian always acts first. So, the question is... yes, it does seem that I can conduct my entire turn at long range. Go ahead and drain Malice. We go bouncing shot into straight shot, into bouncing hit again, into quick ejection. And then I may as well throw caltrops all over the ground, even though I don't think it could possibly matter. And that's not quite enough shielding to eat this guy's attack entirely. But you kill him, and it's pretty good feedback. Oh, right, the feedback. The feedback prevents the other damage from happening. Right, I knew that. That was totally on purpose. Defense drone's cute, but not too useful. Okay. That's lethal. Oh, interesting. So the round starts with my turn. So if I get enemies killed during the enemy turn, my fury triggers, and then I can get another fury trigger during my turn. That's cool. Chosen 5's not too exciting. Dodge and shoot gets you back an attack card of your choice, which I actually rather do like, and 10 shield's not so bad for a pulse. Pistol whip is also pretty good damage, and it's ammo-less, but it moves you. Yeah, I'll take the dodge and shoot. Alright, what have we here? Do I want upgrades or do I want consistency? I probably want consistency. It just feels really bad to draw it. Like every single time you draw take cover, it feels terrible. I guess we're taking some injectors. I like this. Ooh, Geridium. So blue spice is a much better, just like I've run out of gas in a random combat type thing. The Geridium is a boss fight fixer. Or I guess a fixer for one of these. So we could just get up on him. Let me start with this. Yeah, let's drain hostility. I'll take a curse, and in doing so, take some shielding. Give it the old cobalt roulette. Dreadful puncture could do some work. Oh, it's right. I'm sorry. I'm discarding the thing when I do that. I know how my cards work. Who says I don't? Draw 2 attacks. Reduce their cost by 1 until played. Yeah. That seems great, actually. Then I'm out of bullets. So I press this thing to try to draw a thing that gives bullets. Okay. I will return a red card and also a red card. Thanks. Free straight shot into here's bouncing hit. Alright, now I only get 1 bullet, so I gotta make it count. Okay, I mean, a straight shot's not horrible. Let's discard the take cover. Reveal my grim duality. And Provider of Ruin. Okay, he's doing a lot of damage this turn, but we really are blocking quite a bit of it. This turn, let's just hold the ammo tricks, shall we? Be nice to actually be able to shoot. Honestly, that card is really good. So, we pulled Drain Anger. That's exciting, as a card that both curses us and deals damage. What attacks are in my discard pile right now? Well, I mean, there's certainly last-ditch effort. Obviously, I want to be spending my attacks killing him. Yeah, I'm just gonna go for the remaining damage. We're gonna eat some stuff here, but it's not so bad. Random foe takes 10 damage. Random foe takes 10 damage. That card doesn't even do anything. Ammo trick me. Show me a gun. Ah, bummer. That said, he's not doing anything this round, so we can just chill. On draw, card in hand. Okay, yeah. So we drew a lot of garbage there, or we were handed a lot of garbage. This will work though, and then we're gonna gain 2 bullets. That could have gone a lot worse. Improvise's effect is activated if the card is in your hand when you play ammo trick. Oh, that's cool. And point blank, and yeah. That seems like a neat card. I don't know too much about the gadgets. What sorts of cards are available to us via gadget? Boy, I don't really love either of those. Honestly, that may be the thing we're losing. Bane of the Cults is actually kind of doing work. Maybe don't want to drop that. And that being the case, yeah, is it Virtuous Duty, which is just +1 damage on each attack always forever? Or is it like, what else would it be? Last Line maybe? Which is not going to be useful the vast majority of the time. And the thing is, it's so good on fights where you're in real danger. Maybe it is still Bane of the Cults, honestly. Bane of the Cults is worth a lot there. And the thing about Bane of the Cults is it's going to be worth a lot in the fights where we're having the hardest time. Those fights with the larger single enemies. So maybe it is just Virtuous Duty. As much as it feels a little silly. It could also be the Peacemaker. It's probably better to add damage to my attacks than to take damage away from enemy attacks. What if we just kill the enemies? I think I'm going to go ahead and just push Companionship. So once per round, a pulse when we kill an enemy. Like, the Frenzy is actually really valuable now. We could... Honestly, this isn't terrible. Choose one of 6 cards and take it upgraded, and then also upgrade a card. This gets me an Antiquorum and decreases my friend companionship. We can get that back up. I think this has got to be it, though. This is too good. Bolting opening. On draw or discard, if the cylinder is empty, gain... Okay, interesting. If the... okay, so when you improvise, the card gains damage until it's played. I mean, that's pretty fine. An upgraded bouncing hit. Wait, what's fading? Wait, what's the difference between fleeting and fading again? Isn't fleeting... Huh. I think I'm going to take... Scavenge Demise. There are some times when you really do just need like a whole bunch more bullets. And I think I'm going to take the top version. I'm not counting on that improvise too much. You can trade off the improvise to double the damage here. Gain 11, precog 4. So you might be able to find an attack in your draw deck. I actually really like that. Yeah. So I think it's Cobalt Roulette or Dodge and Shoot. Or like Pour Fire going up by 6 damage. I want to keep the improvise. Yeah, you know what? We'll take this. And increase a card's damage by 3. Probably bouncing hit. Right? We get to process the damage on that card multiple times usually. Alright. 2 extra cards or 1. I think, you know, given ammo trick and everything, Pulse is a little bit more valuable. Although I guess there is a fair argument to be made that a lot of my cards are free on the first round. So maybe I should... Well... It's not really what we're looking for, is it? Okay, Experimental Slug. So, you're healing people constantly. It does feel like you've got to be the one to go first. I don't love that, but there's not really anything we can do about it either. Okay, draw a card, take cover, not really very good. cards back in my deck, and then I guess I'm just out of juice with a thing left. Yep. All right. Well, let's get Fallout here. I guess I'm playing this straight shot twice. Alright, that gets me a variety of wonderful things. It makes me really want to not play Pour Fire. That's a shame. I'm going to ammo trick to get a Caltrops dispenser. That's kind of whatever. This is going to take all my bullets away. So if I draw 2 attacks with it, I think it's very likely that I will just want to have bullets. Alright, well, I'm using you as cover. Discard your attacks, gain 2 pulse, and draw 2 maneuvers. Huh. That's interesting. I was going to say, because we can definitely draw our way into more attacks. Not that I need to. Wait, did that not draw? It didn't draw the thing I told it to draw. That's weird. Well, I don't want to kill this guy. I'm relying on him as defense. I guess I probably could have, right? Oops, sorry. I meant to shoot you with that. Show me some... it's pretty whatever. What is this? To draw a card. Alright, good enough use for my last bullet. Yeah, we were going to be okay. First time you're wounded each combat. Somebody takes damage. Ooh, I do like reprocessed violence. First time you play a non-fleeting, so just the first time though. Yeah, reprocessed violence. It's a card we're going to get benefit from more times in more difficult combats. And here, I think I actually just take the heal. A little nervous about where we're at. Okay. I can take a random, I can eat a random discard. We'll probably be okay. So, shoot you, Provider of Ruin, then try to draw something with Ammo Trick, hopefully something... That's annoying. Show me the other card with Ammo Trick before I play that. Gain 20. If you're damaged this round, suffer 10 additional... Well, I will be. But that's still 10 shield. Alright. Annoying, but I did not draw what I needed. Okay, I had no knockback this time. I think we can just get in on him. You're not automatically moving too far. So I'll gain an ammo when I fire. I probably shouldn't ammo trick. Should probably just take the 2 straight shots. I could get up to 17 Like, we're not going to precog anything interesting with this. I don't even have any programs. But the question is, like, how much do I value that defense, and how much do I think I already have lethal damage next turn? Do I think I can necessarily pull 48? I don't, honestly. So as much as I hate taking that much damage, let's just be sure. Like I said. It's a lot of damage, though. Full auto's basically never going to happen. So I guess, you know, we are having ammo problems sometimes. Pistol whip is certainly another way to deal with them. I'm going to take the locked and loaded, I guess. Don't think I have 2 non-base cards that I want to remove. Okay, Deep Shade's interesting. Feeling a little torn up here. Oh, I like this. Increase cost and damage. Well, something like Scavenge Demise really benefits from having that bonus damage. We're about to heal. I'll probably take more damage doing the difficult fight anyway. Like, yeah, let's take this. Here's hoping that that was not foolishness. So, these are both Psylinked. Certainly would like to shut you down quickly. Gives me a little bit of frenzy to work with. So I have only 5 shield. I would really love to not take this 20 damage. Let's discard that. I drew the Deep Shade. That's not what I was looking for. Do this, gain a quick shot. Quick shot's not going to be enough damage, though. Okay. Prepare war. Fetch me quick ejection. And then, I guess, put the Cobalt Roulette back in the draw pile. He's going to flee to far before attacking. Doesn't really matter. It's every attack played. Yeah, so we're not going to be able to trigger that. Well, I'm taking less than I was going to. There you go. Scavenge Demise gets there eventually. The trick, really, the critical part is drawing it. You have to draw it. Honestly, I don't hate Sustained Fire. Another Pour Fire is cool too, but I think let's take the Sustained. All right, we are for sure on healing here. And which boss fight do we get? The Distiller. Is this a new one? I don't think we haven't seen this one. Okay, don't be bloodied. Just try not to be bloodied. You are a non-combatant who does nothing. The Protector has a Fury while the Distiller is still alive. Add 2 Distillate to the draw pile if the Distiller is destroyed, but we don't get to know what that card is ahead of time. And he dies instantly if the battle ends. So I'm assuming the Distillate is going to be really good, probably. Alright. Do I want more ammo? No. I want What I want really is the drain. Every round that we get a temporary fury is a terrible disappointment. I might ammo trick early here. Okay. I'll fire a warning shot at that dude. That'll show him. And then... tap, tap, tap. Put all this stuff back and just fully take all of that damage. Pretty good. I'm gonna die really fucking fast. So the blue's gonna gain me a pulse. The second time we fire, I'm gonna gain a pulse. Do I want to ammo trick? We can probably ammo trick here. Just drive up the damage on Scavenge Demise. Okay. So let's sustained fire. Load up some ammo. Scavenge Demise for a whole bunch of damage and a thing. Get a thing back. At the end of your next turn, take 10 non-lethal. I am definitely like terrified at the rate at which this guy is just like shattering me. I think the deal has got to be we have to get through this guy's health, and then whatever the distillate is, it's got to solve the whole problem for us, right? So we got 3 bullets. Okay, this time he's taking it easy on us. So he doesn't always hit you for 40. He just decided to hit me for 40 twice at the beginning of the round for the hell of it. Ammo trick to get a Caltrops dispenser. Okay. Never going to be able to play Alpha Blast. Yeah, just kind of not a very impressive hand. Alright, well, ammo trick me again. Let's draw another. Each bullet and cylinder. Lose it, gain 5 shield. We don't need that much more shield this round. So we're just kind of getting like a pretty unimpressive... Oh, right. We were going to trigger reprocessed violence at some point. Well... It's a shame we don't have the resources to Caltrop. But I do get to destroy you. That, put some distillate, choose a card from your draw pile, erase it, gain fury equal to its cost, and heal an amount equal to 20 times its cost. Oh, really? That seems pretty good. All I have is 1 cost cards, so take cover, bye-bye. And then, obviously I have no virus, may as well. Onslaught, and then like Caltrops dispenser. If I knock him back at some point, it'll be cool. Okay, I would like to knock him back at some point. But right now what we have is like a bouncing hit, drain hostility, and then I can't bouncing hit. Wait, why can I? Oh, I'm out of bullets. Yeah, that'll do it. None of this shit drains bullets. Alright. This is where we spend the Geridium, I think. I'm going to fire the Distillate as well. And we're going to probably just drop the other straight shot. And then, yeah, Geridium. No ammo tricks for me, but we do have a bullet to work with. And we got our quick ejection. Can you get multiple versions of this effect stacking? Oh, so it only, you know what? It's only for this round. So this is 25 damage. Let's hit him with this. I don't need any more healing. So I think we're just going... Like, we definitely want to play the caltrops. And then... Straight shot. It's a little messy because I don't need shielding anymore. Yes, okay. Precog this. Drop that. So we get the free big straight shot. Then I run out of bullets because I'm stupid. Yep, that'll be it. That'll be the thing that happens. Not that that matters. Okay, well I have taken almost no damage. Almost no damage is still good. 4 times 10 is a little bit of a shame. There's not a lot we can do with only 1 bullet. I gotta be... Well, I mean, I have sustained fire. And we're gonna gain a bullet when I use a bullet. So actually, let me ammo trick first. Kind of in the hopes of drawing caltrops. I'm gonna caltrops. Then... Sustained fire. Digital premonition for a little bit of ammo. That lets me discard. Yes, the only legal one. Okay. That is bullets. Yeah, unfortunately, we take a big chunk of this. And I didn't end up getting to knock him back because I miscounted the bullets. I'm doing a terrible job of that. This guy he hits really hard. Okay, so... I don't love locked and loaded. Yeah, the thing is we don't really need the ammo, right? Turn to draw card. Oh, yeah, okay, this is good. Do I have... I just have 2 red. Well, that makes this less exciting. I wanted shield and good cards out of it. I guess ammo trick me again. Fresh cylinder, yeah. Okay, well that's exciting. Yeah, that's just a fight where you have no ads was always gonna be really tough for that build. And I sort of bet in based on what we saw last time, where there are like individual 400 health enemies, but they have some gimmicks, and mostly you can, you know, kill something every round and trigger your effects. But if there is a second tier boss fight that has only 1 extra enemy to kill, then gosh, I feel like that makes most of the companions kind of... The companion balance feels really weird. It really feels like you should just always take the gunslinger, right? Okay, new expedition. Add a miracle to your base deck. In each regular combat, foes gain a fury. That's kind of whatever. New companion, Zakan of the Guild of Ruinfarers. Maybe someone a little bit more interesting. Time dilation. Huh. Okay. Basically just like restart the turn for 2 pulse. Yeah, that's rough. Obviously, I'm playing a little distracted here as well, and not always being the most aware of all of my factors. Okay, well, a little disappointing after the way the last round went, but that is the episode. That's going to be it for us for today. Thank you all so much for watching. When you come back, we're going to be trying Gunslinger again. I feel like I've had by far the least success with the gunslingers. Even if we didn't necessarily get that much further with the blue lady, I at least felt like that last deck had the gas. It had like the thing happening. I do not know how to play these gunslingers yet. You know, or maybe we'll play the blue lady because I feel like I can make progress with her. I don't know. When you come back next time, we're definitely going to be playing somebody. So come back for that, and we'll see you then.